Well, it says we're live. Live.
All right. Let's get started.
Live, Mr. Stoner D. Good evening elsewhere. Good evening, brother Eric. You gotta bag that stuff up, right? Happy. Super duper happy. What was that? What was that? Happy. It's a Friday evening in the old VW bus. Hope all is well. Swelling totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy. In your neck of the woods. So just hanging out this evening. Later on, yours truly is going to be heading out for a night on the town with a friend of mine. So I decided, heck it, I'll go live a little bit, do some yip yapping, chit chatting. So grab your chair, grab your piece of ground, grab whatever, get yourself a drink, load yourself a bowl, roll you up a doobie, whatever the case may be. It's a Friday night in the old VW bus. Taking it down a little bit of jazz this evening. Once again, a little jazz in the old VW bus. So tomorrow I got to work from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock, half day. So that's my plan for tomorrow. Is go to work from 1 to 5 and come back and hang out. So I don't know what it is like in your own neck of the woods, but here in my neck of the woods, it's starting to get nice. Good evening, Brother Craig. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. Just a chillax Friday night in the old VW bus. After a while, here in about an hour, I'm gonna go meet up with a friend of mine, and we're gonna go check out a concert. Just a local band, I do believe. Just hang out, all that groovy jazz. Yeah, man, just a little chillax evening. You know, I had to come out here to my friend's house, Kevin's, where I keep the VW bus, where I've been staying on his property. I've been doing some house sitting and puppy dog watching and all that jazz. And so I had to come out and feed the puppy dogs and let the puppy dogs go outside, hang out. And then I went and had myself a shower, and I'm all ready to go. So I've been really thinking about this Woodstock situation. You know, it's like I'm at odds on what to do. There's a good lineup, a heck of a good lineup, but there's no camping. It's not on a farm. You know, there's not plenty of acres to roam on. You know, it's on a race car track, whatever the thing. I understand many bands have played there through the years. But it's not like Woodstock, man. Like I said, it's not like on a farm. There's not like acres and acres just to roam around on. So I don't know. I really don't know. It's just like I really don't feel the spirit of Woodstock gonna be there. You know, it's like I don't know, man. Oh yeah, I've heard of JJ's. Good burgers, I've been told. Never ate there. I'm all about a good burger, you know. I'm all about them good hamburgers. All about them good hamburgers. Little jammy, little jazzy jammy tonight in the old V Dub bus. Oh yeah, it's in for its owner not wanting many customers and picking and choosing. That is wild stuff. Elsewhere, that's pretty like wow. I mean, I guess that's some far out stuff. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, if you got a good hamburger, you know, you want to share that stuff to the world. Like, come on in, eat my hamburger. But hey, I mean, free will, right? You know, whatever floats the dude's boat, man. So yeah, this I've been watching my friend's property, keeping the house sitting, but I'm not staying in the house. I can't do that. He's offered me to let me to stay in his house. I'm just like, no, I'm cool out in the VW, man. And it's weird because here on the property at night, I feel like people are watching me or something. It's weird because he has a good sized house with lots of windows, and then he has a little mobile home trailer that he used to live in on the property that's just basically abandoned, away. And it's like I was walking across the property earlier after I went and let the doggies out and stuff, and it was like I felt like somebody was in that trailer just watching me. It was such an eerie feeling. I was like, it gave me I got the weebie jeebies, but it was just, myself out. But it was just like, man. Man, that was weird. Like, it seemed like I lost my data stream, but I didn't. That was weird. Jim. Good evening, Jim. Welcome aboard the VW bus. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. Just a chillax Friday evening in the VW bus. I'm just hanging out, waiting for a friend of mine actually to come out here and pick me up. And all that jazz. So yeah, I was just discussing no children, no tank top. No children and no one in a tank top. Dang. I just don't know, man. But yeah, I have to work tomorrow. I don't have to. I volunteered because I did take yesterday off, but it was a personal day and all that jazz. So, but I volunteered to work half day. So it's cool. I enjoyed my Thursday yesterday. It was nice. First day of spring. Kind of wandered around the property, just wandering around. 3,840 words. That's cool, man. Cheers, man. So elsewhere, are you going to Woodstock? I just don't know about this Woodstock thing. It's like I don't feel the spirit about being Woodstock. You know, it's like I'm kind of more tempted to go into the Bethel Woods stuff weekend more than going to the actual Woodstock. You know, with the music. I don't know. I'm just kind of bummed out about it not being on a farm or no camping. Which blows me away because the original Woodstock site is actually big enough to hold something like that again. It is, I don't know, man. It's just like it's all about fighting over the name rights and the money, and it's just a bummer to me. They're having something that same week, you know. They're actually having like a whole summer long, kind of like a 50th Woodstock celebration all summer long. They kind of like changed their plans, but there'll be something going on there that weekend. They used to have gatherings there every year since '69 on that spot. It's called the Woodstock Reunions. And up until Bethel Woods was built, when they built Bethel Woods, of course, you know, it became super duper private property and there was no more gatherings like that. The last thing I do believe they had on the property was a Day in the Garden festival, which was in '94, I think. But it's all about taking this VW bus to that spot, you know, where they had the original Woodstock. I mean, it's still there. The hillside's still there, you know. On top of the hill, it's where they built, you know, Bethel Woods Museum, and on the other side is the stage and all that jazz. But yeah, they have Woodstock reunion every year on the original Yasgur's farm. Max Yasgur was the farmer who rented out the property, and I do believe that they still have Woodstock reunions actually on his farm. Somebody bought his farm out years and years ago, and they have gatherings there, but it's not on the Woodstock site because that was another piece of his property on down the road. But like I said, I don't understand why they're not having the 50th reunion or 50th anniversary, you know, at the original site, original place. I don't know, man. It's not my decision, but it's just if you want to like remember 50 years ago, there was a whole nother spirit, you know, of unity, of oneness, togetherness, brotherhood, and sisterhood, and all that groovy jazz. I think that's what the real mystic part of Woodstock was really about. You sure as heck fire won't see nobody doing any mudsliding in a racetrack arena. There will be no mud at the Woodstock 50th. And definitely no brown acid. Woodstock 50th anniversary brought to you by Insure. Like Bonnaroo's lineup looks pretty far out. Like, I'm almost kind of tempted to go to Bonnaroo. I kind of am because I just seen their late night shows. And their late night shows are like DJs and stuff, like electronic music, and I like stuff like that. And that's just some fun stuff. But 2020, the year 2020, next year, that's the year I really want to take the bus out on a big tour so I can meet and greet everybody. Ending up in like, you know, VidCon or something like that. Bonnaroo is in Manchester, Tennessee. They've had Bonnaroo since 2002, I do believe, was the first Bonnaroo. And that's on a farm in Manchester, Tennessee. I went to Bonnaroo in 2003 and 2004. Those years, there were like headliners like Bob Dylan. Like 2003 was like headliners like James Brown was there. And like, you know, the Grateful Dead was there. It was it really was Woodstockish. In 04, basically the same way. Bob Dylan was there in 04, Willie Nelson, The Dead, String Cheese, Fish. It was just a whole bunch of freaking good people. Stevie Winwood. I mean, the lineup was massive. Primus. I mean, it was a massive lineup in 2003 and 2004. So much fun. You know, obviously the festival has changed, you know, through the years as it's, you know, but every year, same place, same farm, Bonnaroo, you know. It's kind of like a spawn from Woodstock, you know. It's very Woodstockish. When I went in 2003 and 2004, there was like 80,000 people there. There was a lot of people there. It was a massive thing. It was just like Woodstock, you know, it was a line of cars to get into the place, you know. But once we got into the place, you know, set up, it was so much fun. My friend, he brought his VW bus, and I brought my VW bus, and we camped right there, and it was fun. Oh, and Saugerties? Yeah, Saugerties, they had the 94 Woodstock. That would have been the 25th anniversary. And the same year, the same weekend, they had a big gathering on the original Woodstock site. Like I said, they've had reunions on the original Woodstock site since 1970. 69 was the Woodstock, and then since starting in 70, they've had reunions. And they used to have home videos of those, a lot of those through the 80s and into the 90s on YouTube, the early years of YouTube, and I can't find them no more. It's like, I don't know what happened to them. But it was like some guy's home videos. Nick, good evening. Hope all is well and is swell and totally hip and groovy. I don't know elsewhere if it was copyright. Like I said, it was like some dude's home videos. It was just like Woodstock. It was like on our Woodstock reunion, 1989, 1990. And the 94 videos, man, when, the 94 Woodstock was going on, they had a big gathering at the original site. Like, you could just camp there, Can you imagine just camping on the original site? That would be like the ultimate dream in the VW bus for me to camp on the original site. Just for a night, But man. Oh, that's cool. His home videos from. That's how. I don't know if you ever seen that show, The Goldberg. My friend James, who lets me sometimes stay on his driveway, they got me into the Goldbergs, and I got Hulu now, so I watch it on Hulu. And those are based off this guy's home videos from the 1980s. It's like it's crazy because it's like the set looks like my bedroom, but it's called The Goldbergs. Great show. But it's crazy how stuff like that happens. Yeah, man. Great. Like, I don't watch TV, but I get introduced to shows like that's how I was introduced to Bob's Burger, was from James and Dorothy. I don't keep up on TV. When I was with my ex-wife, I had TV, satellite TV, but she watched it, not me. If I did watch it, it was like the History Channel, and that was it. So, speaking of 80s, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I don't know if it's a bunk or a bogus fake movie poster from Netflix, because I don't think it's a Netflix dealio. It might be. I don't know, man. But there's supposed to be a remake, maybe a Back to the Future with Jim Carrey and some kid. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's legit or if it's fake. Yeah, that's who. I was wondering where she came from. She was on Reno 911. That's right. I forgot about that show. Man. Yeah, Nick. Like I said, I don't know if that's real or if that's fake, man. Because I'm pretty sure they have not sold the rights to that. I'm pretty sure. Whoa! Malfunction. I got a malfunction in the VW bus. Hey, it says Nez is live. Holy schmolies. All right. Should we drop in on a Bogart? Should we Bogart Nez? Let's do some Bogarting. All right.
You're making arrangements to have things maybe put into a storage unit until I actually have a place
Oh, look.
to move into. So lots of things coming up, lots of things, and I want to take a moment and do this here while I still had all my stuff out and accessible, and you can't take everything with you when you go into a women's shelter and transitional housing and things.
Totally
like
Bogart
that.
and her channel.
Lots of arrangements to be made, but that's okay. It's all about change and progress, and that's what we're doing. So
Whoa.
just taking it one step day by day. And I will be happy when I finally.
Well, I gotta find something to put her on.
And that's not going to be too far in the future. I'm going to get the help I need to help make that happen. So, oh goodness, look at that here. I love that our little friend Bob here is just
Making noise.
Furry and furry as his dear brother. Not a favorite feature of mine on human males, but I seem to dig the facial hair and the bushy eyebrows and all of that when it comes to the brothers sparrow. We'll call them the brothers sparrow. They can just grow that hair, and that's just fine by me.
I didn't know Liz was live when I turned off my music by accident. I seen that she was live.
Yeah, no, she went right back to sleep.
Far out, man. I'm totally Bogarting her live stream.
I really did want to just get right down to business and get this done and painted. It didn't take long for me to draw. I'm sorry I'm not really paying a whole lot of attention. Hey, Brad, did he show up? I'm not going to miss Brad again if you bother to show up. Hey, Brother Brad, and you did. Yes, hi, White Witch. I just saw you in here, too.
Trying to catch up because I got my my mobile Wi-Fi. I might have just ran out of data. Nope.
Okay, I think we're back.
Who is this? Is Nez?
Brad, for coming.
This is Sister Nez,
Thank
Nick.
You for bogarting my stream. It's nice to see. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're not interrupting. I didn't even know she was even on.
I just like seeing you.
This is Nez. Hold on, I will. I'll put a link to Nez's stream up.
Just like seeing the Brad.
1 second.
I just felt like doing this for.
I'm gonna put the link up in me video, in me live stream. Oh no. My videos, man. It should say I'm live right now. Yeah, here we go. I gotta turn it down. So here you go, brother Nick. This here's a nice link to Nez's live stream. She is LIVE. All right, get a little jazzy again. I'm just all about, I don't know, I've just been all about the jazz lately. But yeah, that's the link to Nez's live stream right now. Feel free to join in. She does art, she does fart, she sings along, all that groovy jazz. Good soul. So it's a Saturday, it's a Friday night. I keep forgetting when it's Friday night in the VW bus. So that was fun. Little Bogart of Nez's stream. It seems like I get to do that when people let me know she's live right now. It's like, heck yeah, go Bogart. Yeah, Nez is cool. I appreciate that, Movie Mania Next. She's so well and groovy. I don't have anything set right now. I'm starting to miss my daily vlogs, but it's like a lot of folks are doing that now. And I think sometimes I keep thinking maybe I'll interview people in the VW bus, just see if people want to, like, random people want to talk in the VW bus. I don't know. That's kind of inspired by my friend Eric Sapperson. He's kind of like that, just random, you know, vlog interview style. Thank you, man. That was fun, man. Yeah, 2 streams at once. Blah, blah. Across the streams, man. Oh man, I'm excited for Ghostbusters. It's like I am excited for the actual. It's like they're picking up on the storyline. So you know Sigourney Weaver's gonna be in. You know they're all gonna be in it. You know. So yeah, it sounds like 2020. Bill and Ted's, you know, Bill and Ted 3, something I don't know, is gonna be coming out in 2020. You know, they're officially releasing that they're gonna start filming this summer. It's just like it's like, what the heck, Hollywood? Are you guys getting bored or something? Which is cool, but it's just like now you're kickstarting it, man. It's like you guys just waiting for 2020. So yeah, 2020 has turned out to be a groovy year because, like I said, that's the year I was planning on a big BW bus, you know, tour, so I can meet and greet all my YouTube friends. You know, it's amazing how years, you know, I've just kind of documented my life around this bus. Well, that perfect vision. That's a good way to look at it, man. Man, nothing beats the original when the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out. I was like 13, something like that, 12 or 13, and I remember just getting blown away, man. See, I think about that, I get hungry for pizza. I don't know, does that movie just made me love pizza, I guess. But this summer, I really need to get myself to a festival, even if it's a smaller festival. I need to get back. I haven't done that since 2010, the last time. So I need to do that again, man. I miss those experiences. I miss those those connections, like-minded folks. I was just thinking about that this evening, how when I used to travel to those festivals and sell my tie-dye and sell my food, I lived out of the VW bus, for short periods of time, but nothing like I live in it now. And how those, periods of time kind of like was like in preparation of living in this thing full time. Because I'm very, very comfortable living in this bus. It's crazy. Yes, I love the simple conveniences of like four walls in a house that have a shower. Having a shower morning and evening is a blessing. Is the bee's knees. Like, because on the norm, I have my shower days as Wednesdays and Sundays, and those are usually my shower days. And in reality, it's even a doctor says, it's not really good for human beings to shower every day, but it feels good to shower every day. It's a nice wake up in the morning. But those are the small things, Yes, some motorhomes, some vans have showers, but this one don't. This is a 1970 Westphalia bus. This has they don't have a shower. I've got a porta toilet, but no shower. But living in a this bus, I don't know. I've enjoyed being able to document my life in the past few days, or past few years. Kristen, good. Is it evening there? Good morning. Whatever the case may be, my friend. Hope all I'm totally far out and hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. 3:20 in the a.m. All the way over there in Amsterdam. Well, no, in the Netherlands. I almost said Amsterdamski, man. No, in the Netherlands. Truly global this evening in every aspect of you can think of. So it's just a Friday evening here in the VW bus, Christian. Just enjoying myself. I'm waiting for a friend of mine to get out here, pick me up, and we're gonna go to a little music happening and all that. So I do appreciate you coming and hanging out in the old VW bus. Yeah, the old VW bus. I was just explaining to folks how I really enjoy living in this bus, I do. It can have its downfalls, certain downfalls, even though it's a VW bus. But the positives, the better things, way out the frickin' downfalls. It's like outweighs it by a million tons. Oh, I'm so glad you dropped in. Nez, good evening. Yes, hope all is well and groovy with you. I didn't know you were live until I dropped my phone and my music went off, and I so happened to see my notifications. I was like, Nez is live. So I had to go Bogart. I had to go Bogart. Never apologize for your art, Nez. When you apologize for being live, that's your art. Never apologize for your art. That's free stuff, man. I'm so glad you're here. Bowl on, sister. Bowl on. Heck yeah, man. I gotta pop in and say hi because it's on a rare occasion we're like live streaming at the same time, man. So we got Kristen hanging out, just hanging out, all the way over there in the Netherlands. One of these days I'm gonna visit Europe. My dream is to take my VW bus there. You know, I want to take my VW bus everywhere. But I would love to visit Europe. It's amazing because it's like I've noticed a lot of Europeans that come into America and traveling around America in motorhomes, renting out motorhomes and traveling around. And here I want to go visit Europe, you know, and it sounds like now it's going to get even tougher for Americans to go visit Europe, unfortunately, here in a year or two. So I guess I better do it when I can, you know. So yeah, I'm chilled. It's just I'm ready to go here in a little bit. Jazz. Thanks, brother Nick, for hanging out in the old VW bus this evening. My friend, it's always a pleasure when you come hanging out in the old VW bus, man. I look forward to the day you actually get to hang out in the VW bus and get an autograph, man. I need your autograph. You have a most excellent evening, my friend. All righty, Jim. You guys have a most excellent evening. I'm gonna get ready to make like a tree and split. I got things I need to do. You guys have a most excellent Friday evening. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, Nez, brother Jim, brother Nick, sister Christian, all the way over there in the beautiful Netherlands. Elsewhere, over on Tulsa time. I got to get over back to Tulsa. Look forward to the day I get there. Oklahoma is such a big but small state, you know. Stoner, stoner. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Until I see you, wonderful people, when I see you, have a most groovy evening and morning and whatever the case may be. And thanks for hanging out with me this evening in the bus. I appreciate it. I hang out on YouTube because of you guys. You make it the way you make it. And I love you guys. As always, be kind to one another. Love one another. And be grateful for every single moment of the day. Peace and love. And always Volkswagen